Hello, this is Catherine. Today I'd like to talk about a question that Tanya and I have been frequently asked. Does everyone have a twin flame? We have been becoming aware of the stress and bitterness and chaos that the twin flame community has been experiencing. The twin flame journey is one of the paths to enlightenment. There are many paths that a light worker can be waking up to. And as workers of the light, the ascension process is meant to raise the consciousness to experience self-awareness. And through this process, our spirit and higher self begins to heal and release perceptions from lower density social conditioning that keep you closed off from our true selves and the awareness of unity consciousness. The enlightened, the light workers, have many names. We are energy healers, Reiki practitioners, psychics, tarot and oracle readers, shaman, spiritual and essential coaches, twin flames, and so on. And a light worker is someone following a calling to help raise the vibration of the earth by the healing of the self for the good of the whole. And this is from a higher love and state of being. And this is not an easy task. The inner healing we experience can seem brutal, especially through the dark night of the soul. And everything that we shed lightens energy, allowing us to get back to our source energy, God's spirit and the universe within. And through this awareness, we are in the allowing of divine guidance that leads us to our purpose and missions and to the knowing of why we chose to have this particular human experience. This awakening causes us to go deep within and discover the self-love and the self-worth that is needed for the type of light working that we are called upon to be. This process is similar for all on this path. And this is where we feel so much confusion is happening about the twin flame journey. Twin flames are light workers that chose to awaken to the calling of being an example of embodying the unconditional love of God, the divine source energy. The truth of the calling of this particular light working path is in the inner healing. Twin flames share the light of our inner divinity, and we come together in physical union, experiencing an unconditional, harmonious relationship. And in the human experience, the ego causes a separation and creates a block that shuts us off from anything that is not tangible. This in turn creates a separation from our conscious self. And our conscious self is our inner knowing, which is the awareness of our spirit, our soul, our spark of divinity. Our social conditioning through the ego of man has created an illusion of love that caters to the ego for free will. And this 3D ego love is manipulation through all sorts of restrictions, limitations, and conditions. And all of this discord keeps us far from our inner knowing and into the shadows of fear, doubt, and anger, taking us even further from the truth of our existence. And this darkness keeps us from experiencing and embodying the energy of our Creator, which is a collective of unconditional unity love. This is why we are never alone. And the shadow energy of the ego will block this awareness with its rules, out of the control of others for personal gain. And through this separation of the self from God and source energy, we feel alone, and relationships with others are born. And these 3D relationships are codependency, abandonment, self-sabotage, control, manipulation. And these are only a few symptoms of the separation in our relationship to our self-awareness from our divine unconditional consciousness. Through an awakening, the shedding of our 3D perceptions releases us from the bondage of social conditioning, and we return to divine unconditional love by embodying the love for ourselves. Twin flames come into physical and inner union for the purpose of this demonstration, and this demonstration shares the vibration and frequencies needed to help elevate the conscious awareness of humanity. Twin flames are only one example of a healing modality for the unity consciousness of the planet. The healing experienced of the relationship of our inner selves is why so many going through an awakening are thinking they are twin flames. And as you heal your self-love, you are, through the universal law of attraction, manifesting a physical relationship that is a vibrational match to your level of self-love and self-worth, which can feel like the bliss that is experienced and demonstrated by the divine union of the twin flames. But if you are resistant in shedding the ego for the healing of self-love, you will continue to attract an example of what you are needing to release. And this can be a repetitive cycle of karmic relationships and situations. These repetitive cycles make you feel stuck in running from and chasing after your needed inner healing through someone else. And the ego will always look for external guidance because of the disconnection that society has created between our consciousness and our soul. Not everyone is designed for the twin flame path, but the journey back to source is felt the same for all on the journey of enlightenment, which is from the love and unity from within. Your truth is in your healing. Release and let go of all that no longer serves you, and you will have clarity of your path, your relationship with the divine in you. Well, I hope that this may offer some clarity to this question, if this has crossed your mind. Does everyone have a twin flame? If you would like to have a personal reading, a spirit session with Tanya and or any other healing modality that we offer, please join us on our website, twinflamemystique1111.com, or send us an email at twinflamemystique1111@gmail.com, and visit us on Facebook. And please like and subscribe and leave us a comment. We would love to share another video with you of questions that you'll leave in the comments. Thank you. Have a blessed day and evening wherever you are at.